This next one is actually really big, if it's true. So get your serious pants on.
Oh, Tucker Carlson.
Okay, Tucker Carlson, in my opinion, he's kind of a meme now, but
yeah. Live Tucker reaction.
Favorite Fox News anchor, bro.
Essentially,
he's so based.
Exactly.
He's based. You're right. Yeah. So what Carlson said. What Carlson said is that there's a possibility. Oh my god. All right. So apparently a whistleblower came to not Mark's fucking goddamn it. Okay. So apparently a whistleblower came to Carlson and said that the NSA is watching you and spying on you. Now, this is very, very illegal because for the NSA to spy on you, they have to have a warrant that they received in court, which is publicly available knowledge. Now, there is no court warrants publicly available to the public, which basically suggests if they are watching him, it is very illegal.
But it's not just political protesters the government is spying on. Yesterday, we heard from a whistleblower within the U.S. government who reached out to warn us that the NSA, the National Security Agency, is monitoring our electronic communications and is planning to leak them in an attempt to take the show off the air. Now, that's a shocking claim, and ordinarily we'd be skeptical of it. It's illegal for the NSA to spy on American citizens. It's a crime. It's not a third world country. Things like that should not happen in America. But unfortunately, they do happen, and in this case, they did happen. The whistleblower, who is in a position to know, repeated back to us information about a story that we are working on that could have only come directly from my texts and emails. There's no other possible source for that information, period. The NSA captured that information without our knowledge and did it for political reasons. The Biden administration is spying on us. We have confirmed that. This morning we filed a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information Act request, asking for all information that the NSA and other agencies have gathered about this show. We did it mostly as a formality. We've also contacted the press office at both NSA and the FBI. We don't expect to hear much back. That's the way that usually goes. Only Congress can force transparency on the intelligence agencies, and they should do that immediately. Spying on opposition journalists is incompatible with democracy. If they are doing it to us, and again, they are definitely doing it to us, they are almost certainly doing it to others. This is scary, and we need to stop it right away.
Now, usually when the NSA is accused of something, they don't respond to it directly. But they responded to Carlson. And I think they responded to him today, 3 hours ago. They said this, and I'm quoting them. On June 28th, 2021, Tucker Carlson alleged that the National Security Agency has been monitoring our electronic communications and is planning to leak them in an attempt to take this show off the air, end quote. This allegation is untrue. Tucker Carlson has never been an intelligence target of the agency, and the NSA has never had any plans to try and take his program off the air. NSA has a Foreign Intelligence Commission. We target foreign powers to generate insights on foreign activities that could harm the United States. With limited exceptions, IG and emergency, which is a big distinction, right? The NSA may not target a U.S. citizen without a court order that explicitly authorizes the targeting. Now, I find it very weird that they say IG and emergency, because it basically suggests that they can target Carlson if they consider it an emergency. So, what do you guys think? I think it's scary.
I mean, so do you guys think that they're actually watching us or not?
I don't know, but Carlson, maybe. I think it's a big maybe. Because why would they respond to it? They usually never do it. And funny thing about this is, they usually allow people to like reply in the comment sections, but in this post they didn't. They allowed no one to respond.
Actually, like why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right? That's the problem.
Weird.
Good cake.
It just like it makes them even more suspicious than they really should be.
Dude, it's the NSA. What do you expect?
I know, but
dude, me being a libertarian, I'm just basically accepted that my webcam is basically an NSA eye that's constantly staring at me.
Oh, so you just like flip it off?
Nope, I
Flip it up for fun.
Imagine having a camera.
Flip it the other way.
Imagine having a camera with your computer. Wow.
Wow.
Just don't.
Just don't, yeah.
Just don't.
Uh,
And put
Yeah.
tape over the one on your phone. Just
yeah.
I still find it like fucking scary
Yeah.
because
Oh no, yeah, it's scary. But here's the thing. Here's the important part to remember about the NSA. What is the first letter of NSA?
N.
national.
National. Is the state. Is the state watching you? Okay? So
Dumb.
it's not like it's a corporation that's gonna like sell your webcam data or whatever. It's the government. Now, this is absolutely huge government overreach, but we're kind of used to that at this point. Here's the thing, right? If the government does anything with this data that's been using to spy on citizens, at that point they would be admitting to the fact that they've done it. And in a small way, this has already happened. So, keep yourself safe. Seriously, put tape on your webcams and on your phones. And, if people call you creepy for it, just look back this podcast. And
Exactly.
for anyone,
Exposure.
yeah,
I
shut
think-
up. Okay, for anyone who's been linked to this podcast episode, who you think that someone is crazy for putting tape over their phones, lol, enjoy being a sheep, I guess.
I think the big kicker is when they say with limited exceptions, they do not need a court order that authorize a targeting. That is huge for me.
That is like so.
That's bad. That is really bad because essentially they're saying like, we're not saying that he's never been a target, but we're saying, if he ever does become a target, we don't need to go through the court. So theoretically, what they could do is they could theoretically not spy on Tucker Carlson until today when they put out this post and get no court order with their limited exception rule. So that's fucking scary, and who knows, maybe this could turn into a big story. I don't know.
I hope so.
You hope so? I mean, I hope so.
No,
I don't know about that.
I don't think we should hope that
Listen,
this is...
No, I hope that the story blows up. I hope that people hear about this. I hope that the state is held accountable for their fucking creepiness.
Yeah, it's really fucked. I don't,
It's like your weird uncle, You hope they get held
it's like
accountable.
the stalker outside your window with the camera. It's just so weird.
Except the stalker also runs your life, and you have to pay them every month.
Right. I do hope that... Okay, in a sense, I don't want Carlson to be spied on, but if he does, I really want it to make major headlines. So this is a good step in the right
So
direction.
you want
I'm
him to
glad.
get stalked from
No. I said I don't want him to get stalked, but if he does, I want it to be exposed. So let's clarify. Yeah. No, I think this is very important for people to recognize. I'm glad it's getting so much attention.
Yeah, it's good.
And the NSA is just promoting it even more, which is funny. So yeah. I don't know how we transition.
If you're listening, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button.
Oh wait, no, the NSA is coming for us. Oh no.
We only.
Wait, we're getting split off.
Damn.
Cut off.
NSA cut him off.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess we're shutting the podcast here then.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.